Hello and a very warm welcome. Today is a special day as we review SCS. Now, this is an eagerly anticipated video. This will get pinned on the channel. I'm going to give an honest, everything that's happened, put that aside, I'm going to give an honest review of my experience with SCS. And unfortunately on this occasion, it was not a pleasant experience and not something I would want anyone to go through, to be honest. It was a very painful experience. From me buying the sofa to a huge delay, we're going to cover it. Look how much I've got written down. There are all my notes. I had to jot everything down to bring this video because remembering everything that's occurred would have been like impossible. So this is going to be an honest review of my experience, my customer experience. My sofa that I had was knackered, it was finished. So I needed a sofa. The 4th of October 2019 I went and bought a sofa. It was £325, but it cost me £394 with the delivery added on. I bought a sofa and the salesman sold me it as leather. He labelled it as leather and he still sold me it knowing that it was a shit sofa basically. As you will see later in the story, SCS were desperate for sales due to COVID-19, and yeah, and when I went back in to get my new sofa, he later admitted it was shit quality, so why did he sell me it in the first place? So I bought a sofa. After 6 months I started to see wear and tear, rips, and now I have the evidence here on my phone. I mean, it would probably be better if I could put the pictures up as I'm talking, but I'm not a professional editor. That's something I need to work on. I started to see wear and tear on my sofa. Now, this is, you can see it. And you can see it on my videos. Look, these little cracks, these little tears. Sagginess. And it's all on my channel. So I'm not making anything up, or I'm fussy, or I feel I'm entitled. Not at all. I paid for a sofa, I expected it to be up to the standard of quality, and it simply wasn't. It was struggling for me to go in. I was seeing it wear and tear around June, July, but with all the COVID, we had a couple of lockdowns. I just wanted to see what happened, and then I went into my store to complain. I went into my local store to complain, and with COVID, it said wait. You walk through the door, it said wait here. I was waiting there 15 minutes, no one came. So I basically had to shout down the shop just to get attention. And then I had to wait for the manager for another 15 minutes, and I was earwigging on his conversation. And he was in there on the phone saying we need great sales, COVID has hit us hard. Then he come out, I showed him the evidence of my sofa, and he was cocky, he was arrogant, no passion, no drive for the custom. So he basically laughed it off and gave me a number to ring. And I do believe that manager is no longer there. Hardly surprising given how unprofessional he was. It was terrible. He was in the office basically saying we need great sales, and it striked desperation for SCS. Of course, companies, businesses are going to be hit hard, but to fob customers off with nonsense, saying it's a leather sofa when it wasn't a leather sofa, it was plastic. And yeah, this is where it all started. So I went in to complain, there was nothing from the manager, so I uploaded a video to YouTube. That's the only way I could get my point across, because social media is very powerful. So I uploaded a video to YouTube, and on the 23rd of August. it was shared by my loyal subscriber, Joshy J. And then I receive an email the next day saying, we need the reference number. I ring up for the reference number, I'm 40 minutes on hold. I mean, it just was terrible. And then they booked me an appointment for someone to come out and view my sofa. And it was really a waste of time for someone to come out and view my sofa, because you can clearly see the state of it as in the video. And then they told me it was going to take 1 month for someone to come out. So I basically just sent them the photos via email, and they basically must have come to the conclusion that sofa's not up to scratch. And then they promised me the manager from my local store would ring me regarding a refund or coming in to choose a new sofa. He didn't ring me. I had to call him. So again, I'm doing the chasing. Yeah. Basically, I had to do all the chasing, and it was not a good experience at all. Promised a call back, he didn't ring me. Then I was told when I got through on the phone I could have a refund or a new sofa, but I need the new sofa, otherwise I'm going to be sat on the floor. So I went in back and forth a couple of times, there was nothing suitable, and yeah, I was going. And as soon as I walked in the shop, they didn't harass me. The first time I went in, can we help you? Yeah, we're so passionate about you customers here at SES. I walk in the second time, I don't know whether they saw the video, they didn't harass me. The manager was helpful, but he claimed that he called me, which was absolutely comical, and I literally burst out laughing. I thought that was hilarious. They gave me free delivery, but no compensation. Eventually I did get compensation, but this is where the story starts and we get to the end. Yeah, so I paid delivery the first time, so I refused to pay again, and yeah. I found a 3-seater sofa that was 479 quid. I had a £400 buffer, I paid £79 on top. Yeah. And then when I asked for a receipt, they were very reluctant to give me one. I literally had to talk for a good 2 to 3 minutes just to get a receipt, which I found a bit odd and fishy. Like, I'm paying 79 quid on top, but you don't want to give me a receipt. I don't know what's that about. 18th of September is when I purchased my new sofa. I was promised it would be here 18th of December, with the possibility it could be delayed. So I took the payment instantly, like literally I paid, it went straight out on my bank instantly, like they actually took it themselves, which again strikes desperation in this COVID times. 12 to 16 weeks for the delivery, told it be here before Christmas. Waiting for the sofa, I did a video showing the state of the sofa, because I'm waiting, I'm sat on tears, rips, holes for 12 to 16 weeks. The CEO emailed me, David Knight, now, the CEO, the man in charge, the man who makes the decisions. The CEO emailed me saying my sofa will be delayed due to COVID. But he hasn't typed the email himself. He's got his personal assistant to do it. Copy, repeat to everyone. Another copy pasted email delayed till the 4th of January. So I was told it'd be here by the 18th of December. It was delayed till 2021 January. So, blaming COVID and the lack of materials for my delay. Emailed, now this is a big turning point of SES, and this is a big turning point of my experience, because the CEO, I emailed the CEO personally with photos and my experience with SES. Not with an agenda, just to give my customer experience to the guy at the top, the CEO. Again, he doesn't, the CEO, the man in charge, the man at the top, gets my email, nice photos of a ripped sofa, I can't be bothered, get the personal assistant to do it. So the personal assistant again contacts me. So no passion from the guy at the top. And the guy at the top, David Knight, will be retiring, and as I record this he's probably retired, and Steve Carson will come in. The CEO, the man in charge, nothing about him. Just like the manager had nothing about him when I went in to complain. Very interesting. Again, the assistant does the job. And I have to say, no wonder he's retiring if he hasn't got the decency to contact the customer directly. And then came the nonsense. I was offered a refund, half of the refund. I paid $79 on top, so I should get $79 back. But they were offering 50, then they upped it to 69, and it was basically like a bit of a bidding war. It was going backwards and forwards. 69 offered. I wouldn't budge. I wanted 79 because I had to wait all that time. It was stressful for me. They didn't want to lose the sale, so they eventually gave in because they wouldn't budge. 69 is all we can do. I was like, well, just give me a full refund then. They were like, oh, we can do 79 now, because they're so desperate for the sale and they don't want to lose like 479 quid, so they give me 79 back. Then we get round to my delivery. I receive a text message saying it'd be here 7th of January, which was a Thursday. I received 3 texts regarding the delivery. Midweek, the day of arrival when they were outside, which was good communication. Told Pacific time, they were 30 minutes late. Took my old sofa away, and they were almost embarrassed to take it away. They were like, that's shocking standard. New sofa arrives, and I'm very happy with it. I'm actually sat on it right now. I've got a cover over it. I may buy a proper cover for it. Yeah, I'm very happy with my new sofa. It's just a shame that I had to go through the pain of buying a Bogey sofa to get a proper sofa. This sofa was like made, hence why I had to wait ages for it. I rang up about my £79 because it wasn't in my bank. They took the money instantly when I went in to pay an extra 79. What a surprise. The 79 isn't in my bank. Had to ring up. And as I record this, I've still not received the £79. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'll probably have to chase them. So my nightmare SCS story. Sold a Bogey sofa to huge delay for my new sofa. Ways to improve. Now, this is no agenda against SCS. This is my personal experience. It could happen to you, Susie, Sam, Teresa, Ryan. Could happen to anyone. They need to vastly improve on their customer service. Their customer service, I really do question whether they train their employees. Respond quickly to customers. Stop mugging customers off. The CEO can't even be bothered to... Of course, he's a very busy man, but this was ongoing for nearly 1 year, 1 month. You would think he would actually have the guts to ring me personally. Show passion, drive for the customer. Stop fobbing customers off with nonsense. Oh, it's a leather sofa, but it's not a leather sofa. Selling crap, even though you know it's crap. I mean, I get why, but still it's outrageous. I mean, the sale guys are under pressure to get so many sales. Pride to work for SCS. Where is the pride? I mean, you work for this SCS company and no pride. The CEO, David Knight, no passion, no drive. It stems from the top all the way through the company. Steve Carson comes in and he's got a massive job on his hands, in my opinion. SCS, sofa carpet specialists. They label themselves specialists regarding sofas, but they sold me a Bogey sofa, labelled as leather. Never in a month of Sundays it was leather. It was plastic. It rips, it tears, it's awful. The positives was the delivery, both times. Very quick, easy, sharp, efficient. Free delivery the second time. Offered a refund that I paid on top, which was... I mean, I got a 3-seater sofa for 400 quid if I get this £79 back. Apologised a lot for my delay. Negative, stressful, emotional, angry. I was a very angry individual. No passion. I'm chasing all the time. They don't want to ring me. Misleading information regarding the sofa. Delay to 12 to 16 weeks. CEO can't be bothered. Harassed as soon as I went in the shop. Making me sit on crap for 12 to 16 weeks. Like holes, tears, rips. Customer service was the worst ever. I don't remember having an experience like this in my lifetime. I remember going on a flight on Thomas Cook and we arrived at the airport early and we didn't get on the plane till last. But they strive themselves on customer service, and it even says it in their email, and that's probably the worst thing about SES. These are meant to be specialists in the industry. They've got to stop with the nonsense of fobbing customers off. Watch that on there. This is my old sofa, just saggy. You can look back on my channel when I did a very angry rant. Here's my new sofa, Pluto. This is how efficient I had to go. I had to take pictures of it in the shop just to get... Here I am, COVID mask. Here I am with the sofa, but obviously my sofa was like made itself. Also took a witness with me, just in case, and this is the lengths I had to go to just to buy a sofa. It's absolutely crazy, the lengths I had to go to just to buy a sofa. Wow, incredible. That is an honest review of SCS. They need to really take note of this video and see it as criticism, but ways to improve. You need to stop fobbing customers off, because my experience was an absolute nightmare. From going in October 2019 to still not having an edible sofa till 2021. 1 year. November, December, January. Almost 1 year, 3 months. And now I have a sofa. Touch wood. I have a sofa of high quality. This sofa, I like it. It's padded. It's very comfortable. And we've even got the... Oh, no, can't get it. We've even got the... the information regarding the sofa. This sofa was actually built, man-made. So yeah, that is my nightmare experience with SES. Would I deal with SES again? They would have to massively improve and stop fobbing off customers. I mean, selling a Bogey sofa, they knew it was shit quality. They still sold it because they're desperate for sales during COVID-19. Then I go back in the shop, they take the payment instantly, they wouldn't give me a receipt, then a huge delay. It's absolutely nonsense. The best thing about SES was their delivery. The worst thing about SES, customer service. Abysmal. Abysmal. Now I hope they do take the feedback seriously and they improve. I'm all for giving people a second chance, but the way I was treated was criminal. I've never had an experience like this in my lifetime, and it was an eye-opening, eye-watering experience. From just going to buy a sofa, the first time I went in, that should have been it, finished. They deliver it, that's it, over. This is 1 year, 3 months, stress, pain, me being moody around my family. Yeah. I honestly really was stressed out, emotional with this. I was always chasing. They never really... It was always me doing the chasing. And that's the thing. You cannot let people mug you off in this day and age. And that's what they're trying to do. Again, they're trying to do it with a £79 refund that I still haven't received in my bank. And I'm going to have to keep chasing them for that, no doubt, because they don't want to communicate with you. It's always you doing the chasing. So if you want to go to SCS, you're going to have to do a lot of chasing if you receive a bad experience. Now, I'm not saying all the sofas are bad. Clearly, in the shop, my local shop, the sofas upstairs were shit quality. The sofas downstairs, obviously, you have to wait for them to be made. This one's been made, I'm happy with it. I pray to God it doesn't wear, it doesn't tear, and it's good quality, it's top quality, what I paid for. As a paying customer, I feel mugged off by SCS. Not what I paid for at all, but if this sofa's up to quality, I'm happy. This sofa, so far, has been fantastic. I've only had it, I believe, 10 days. I've only had it 10 days, so can't speak too soonly. But if it does start to wear and tear, I get a full refund, because I'm not going through that. It's painful, it's stressful, it's emotional. And of course, you could think I'm going over the top, but this is an honest review of my customer experience. And I think I've put it in a fair way. I've done positives, I've done negatives, way they can improve. I mean, that's the worst thing of it all. The manager, I go in to complain, the manager's got nothing, but it stems from the CEO, because the CEO, when I complained, oh, I can't be bothered to do that, get the personal assistant to do it, and get the personal assistant to offer a refund. Don't pick up the phone himself and be like, I've seen your video, I've seen your photos, it's not good enough. It's not good enough for SCS. And it wasn't good enough, nowhere near good enough. But this is, like I said at the start of the video, no agenda against SCS. This is my personal customer experience, and unfortunately, it was a disaster. And that's as fair way as I can put it. Comment down below, we'll always reply. Now, I really want you to, I never ask for likes, but like the video, get involved, comment down below. This is over as far as I'm concerned. Of course, I might have to do a bit of chasing for my 79 quid refund, but this is over as far as I'm concerned. And now I can finally say it's over, because I've got my new sofa here. I've got like a rug over it for now. Just to, I don't know. I've got a new video. Now, I've got this, well, I think I've had an allergic reaction to something, so I'm not sure what it is, hence why I've got a rug on. But I may bring that video out of a personal issue I've had. But regarding my sofa, it was an absolute nightmare. I could never have predicted when I went in the car park to walking through the door to being sold a bullshit Bogey sofa, and still it was going on in 2021. But as I say, as far as I'm concerned now, this saga is over. I shouldn't need to ever do another sofa video regarding the sofa carpet specialists. Their slogan is sofa carpet specialists. They brand themselves specialists in this industry, but they're happy to sell faulty goods to customers, mugging customers off. And the same guy who sold me the first sofa sold me the second sofa, but I think he got the gist that I was pretty pissed off. So I do believe this sofa is up to scratch. I mean, it took a long time, but I finally think I've got what I paid for. I really hope SDS can improve from this. Like customer service, they need to train their staff. Respond quickly to customers. I'm gonna sneeze. Holy moly! Yeah, respond quickly to customers. Instead of customers doing the chasing. Show passion, drive for the custom. Be proud to wear that SCS badge on your shirt. Otherwise, what you're working there for? But then showing drive, passion when it comes from the CEO at the top. He can't be bothered. Hardly surprising it rubs off on the staff. And fobbing customers off. I mean, it's not right. It's 2021. And I have to say, thank you to my loyal subscriber Joshy J, because social media is so powerful. I should have never needed to upload a video to YouTube, but the manager had nothing about him. Just a wet flannel personality. And I had to bring a rant to get attention to my Bogey sofa. But like I say, this is the longest video I've probably ever done. Probably ever will do, and this will get pinned. An honest assessment of my experience with SCS, and I hope they can take the feedback seriously and improve from this. And I pray to God that this sofa is up to scratch. Thanks for watching. Comment down below, we'll always reply. And SCS, watch this and improve, because my experience was simply not good enough for someone who brands themselves as specialists. Adios.